the part 2 of the video on electrical power and energy. You can see they say calculate resistance of the filament rated 240 volts, 60 watts. And this is so easy. If you have watched our first video, this shouldn't take you a few seconds. Jump questions is what we are trying to dissolve here. And then you have a voltage. This is solution. Now voltage is what? 240 volts, and power is what? 60 watts. Is it not? So remember, they want us to calculate electrical resistance, but power is V squared all over R. So your R is now V squared all over power, which is 240 all in volts divided by 60, and that should give you an answer of 960 watt ohms. The next thing that is happening here, an electric kettle contains a 720 watts heating unit. Calculate the current. So the power is 720 watts. They want us to calculate the current. It takes from a 240 volt mains. So the voltage is what? 240 volts. So remember that power is IV. So therefore, current is power divided by voltage. So the power is what? 720 watts all over 240. So 720 divided by 240, that should give you a current of 3 amperes. So the current is what? 3 amperes. If you have watched our first video on electrical power and energy, this will not take you roughly 5 seconds to solve. It's so easy. These are extracted from jam past question. Endeavor to watch our part 1 video and subscribe. Example number 3. If the maximum voltage across a 100 ohms resistor is 20 volts, calculate the maximum power. This is solution. Now, you have your resistance to be what? 100 ohms. And your voltage is what? 20 volts. And they want you to calculate the power. Of course, power is what? V squared all over R. And this will be what? 20. This will be 20 square all over what? 100. And if you do it and punch it very well, you will get a power of what? 4 watts. Don't forget that the SI unit of power is in watt. Of power is watts. Don't forget, please. The second one, an equipment whose power is 1,500. An equipment whose power is 1,500. So you have the power to be what? 1,500 watts. And the resistance is what? 375 watt ohms. Now, an equipment whose power is 1,500 watts and resistance is 375 ohm will draw a current of, so they want you to calculate the current, right? But you already know that power is what? I square what? R. Right? Power is I square R. And then they want us to calculate the current. So current square will be what? Power all over resistance. Remember, what they ask us to calculate is the current, not current square. So this will be what? Square root of power all over R. And then this will give you square root of, my power is 1,500 all over 375. And this will give you a current of what? Of 2 ampere. So endeavor to watch the first video. Very important. We are in the second video. Now keep on releasing example for this.